Hello, Call of Duty people. How you doing? It's been a while because, you know, not much is going on. Everything's still online, but no dates have been announced. So it's been a bit dry over here for Call of Duty content. Hopefully some Warzone, other esports gaming videos coming soon for all of you. I guess a little bit of a spicy topic over the last few days. This past weekend, speaking of spicy, that's going to be Zuma scrim play. Zuma doing some amazing things this past weekend, looking very, very solid in those scrims. Unfortunately enough for him, which he has now responded to with a single tweet as well. That being a single screenshot, also, of course, brought to us by CDL Intel, supposedly hinting at maybe some OpTic changes during this weird time. That showing Dashy out, Chino in, subbing in for that OpTic gaming roster, which does beg the question, why now, right? If you guys stretch back to last week, we talked about this. Dashy apparently going back home to Canada. That's why he tweeted out that to TJ, both those cars going separate way in notorious Fast and Furious end of that movie. Was that Fast and Furious 7? It doesn't really matter. Those two cars going separate ways. We all just thought it was Dashy going back home. He would still be competing online though, and maybe even flying back to LA if that was even possible for these homestands. There are so many angles about this, and now with, of course, Chino in and Dashy out during scrims, either he is busy during his move home, or maybe OpTic is actually potentially considering replacing the guy. Then it begs even further questions. Where would a guy like Dashy go? Would he be bought out by a different team out there? I have no idea. It seems like a very weird time though, especially following a pretty decent result and a role change for Dashy, which I think worked out pretty well for the squad so far. By far and away their best result so far in the season a few weeks back now, and all of a sudden they choose now to make a change. It doesn't seem to add up, but obviously none of us really know what exactly is going on. We will see if this does mean an OpTic gaming roster change, and if all of a sudden their supposed highest ceiling player, their best player in Dashy, is out. It does kind of beg the question, where would he be going? Because he did also tweet out something about backstabbing. If a guy like Enable can be backstabbed, so too can a guy like Dashy, and of course all of his tweets only make you wonder what exactly is going on. Hopefully sometime soon we'll find out if OpTic is making changes. On top of that, hopefully sometime soon to find out what these CDL homestands online and their dates will be, brought to us by a guy like Censor. Some people saw this clip and actually thought Censor would be announcing sometime soon his starting role. I believe he was actually talking about CDL online dates soon to be announced. As of me recording, they have yet to be announced. Here's what Censor had to say.
Oh, good retail, good retail.
My mom hooked me up, Mixie. Angel, they're gonna announce it soon. They just told us today. I'm not allowed to say.
One in hill, one's pushing out broken. Good job, one in hill.
So I'm pretty sure he's talking about those online dates, hopefully coming sometime soon this week. Until then, I really got not much else to talk to you guys about. As per usual though, my DMs are always open if you guys have a story for me to cover, hopefully coming sometime soon. And maybe Censor was talking about him potentially taking a starting role, although I just don't see that happening. I hope I'm wrong. We'll see what New York does. We'll see what OpTic does. We'll see what other teams do to try and adjust during this crazy time. Online events should be returning hopefully sometime goddamn soon.